My dad was a drug dealer and was quite violent. My mum was a drinker. So I always had those things around me. From quite a young age, I was their barman on a daily. So my parents would drink 3 litres of vodka a night between them. I was the one having to go and make their drinks every night. And I knew if they got past a certain point of drinking, things would turn violent. So quite early on, I'd let them drink so much, and then they were getting drinks without alcohol in them, but so the alcohol disappeared, I was drinking the alcohol. So obviously developed a taste for alcohol quite young. I've always had an issue with alcohol, mainly. I don't have an off switch, so I go to a party and I'll be the first one to start drinking and the last one to stop. But I never saw it as a problem until it started being on a daily basis. Well, I've always had mental health issues since a child. After a marriage breakdown about 5 years ago, I turned to alcohol, then got introduced into drugs and just kind of spiralled out of control. I think it was about a 4 or 5 period where I was 7 days a week drinking, taking cocaine, and just generally not well. Several suicide attempts in between, where I found myself having to deal with professionals, i.e. mental health professionals. I spent 6 weeks on a psychiatric unit, and yeah, that was an eye-opener, but I found the second they hear drugs and alcohol, you kind of get labelled. So the root causes weren't being dealt with, they just wanted the drugs and alcohol dealt with. So I found other groups where I could deal with the mental health side to help get me off the drugs and alcohol and hopefully stay clean and sober.